What up, world? You already know what time it is. Support Matt Mrs. Also, the most never need to brag no boats. All we ever did was give a toast to the real folks. We done paved the way in a real way. Who was players to play. I'm parlay this great game that we got for y'all today. But yo, let me show you how it is. I'm the man that's gonna bring y'all the basketball, football breakdowns, and throw in a little bit of urban topics at the same time. So shout out to everybody out there doing their thing. Let's get right into it, man. We up 10, 23 to 10. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a good game. I think we're gonna beat the Bucks. Is Giannis playing? I don't see Giannis anymore. Oh, there you go. Giannis is right there. Yeah, man. So when you're pulling up the like button, comment, subscribe. Let's get it in. We all the way live, baby. Put the link in those who want to come up and chop it up or play it. You know what I'm saying? It's 25 to 13. 120 left in the first quarter for the Lakers. We in the bonus. Ooh. Nice shot. 28-15. We on a roll, baby. We on a roll. Shout out to everybody out there doing it thug fizzle. Porter Jr. How's a 7-footer shooting threes on your head top? Dang. Bunches passes inside and they draw the foul. Hayes. Jackson Hayes. You got a 7-6 wingspan. You should be dunking over everybody. Yeah, man. So you say that Rory was out here being out of pocket. Tweets, racist tweets. About 10 years ago. So he was going in on Beyonce. It's kind of crazy because you're in a black space with a black audience. Maybe you would have like run through your old tweets and then erase them and bad remarks and all that. Well, you probably forgot about it. If you're a racist, do you really reform from that? So he tried to clear it up, clear everything up. And they were saying he was coming off a little arrogant. Joe Biden spoke on it. At the halftime, we're going to chop it up about it. Right now, I want to watch my team dominate. Time to scroll up. Just scroll up. Shout out to everybody out there, man. Y'all kicking it at the crib, doing the thing. That's it. You know, gotta go out every weekend. Sometimes you can kick back, relax with the fans. Hit this live. You know what I'm saying? Which teammate did you assist the most last? The most? It's got to be CV. I'm going to go with. The Joker is killing it this year. Joker got like high percentage. Yo, let's go. Let's see. Giannis. He goes on the bench. Sorry, the second quarter. Oh, yeah, 15 got it. Doing his thing. Nice pass to Dalton Connect for the dunk. Okay. That's what I like to see. Antetokounmpo. Good foul. Career versus Lakers, 23 games, 27 and 10. 60% field goals. It's not bad. Like extension 32-19. Connect gets the offensive rebound. Austin Rivers got it again. Pass the ball, Rivers. Nice pass to the DeAndre Ayton. Leading into the basket for the dunk. Okay. Antetokounmpo gets fouled again. It's gonna be one of those days. Antetokounmpo bumps him. Should have been an offensive foul. He lays it up and in. AR brings it up. Look for open man. Screen by Aiton. With a free throw jump shot and misses. And this comes back, coast to coast, and scores at ease. Come on, man. You're down 10. Woo! Aiton shoots another jump shot. Pretty good. Adding some offense to the team this year, so that's a plus. Portis Jr. shoots again with the brick. You knock it loose. Milwaukee gets it back. Pass to the corner, 3. Another brick. How y'all have 3 offensive rebounds and 2 bricks? The boy stepped out of bounds. Woo! Another brick. Bricks on top of bricks for Milwaukee. 36-24. Let's go. Let them pay for them bricks, man. Score that. Nice. $38-24. Aiden took advantage of the shorter man. I think the Kumbo moved his pivot foot like. No, they're just giving him the foul. How you move your pivot foot so much and now get called for the foul? Two shots for Giannis. Luka's coming back in the game. So 8:23 left. Antetokounmpo. A lot of letters on the back of that jersey. $38, 25, 26 for the Lakers. Come on, let's pull away. Let's get a little 20-point lead at the half. Offensive foul on Austin Reeves. So you got to limit those costly mistakes. You gonna do offensive foul and you ain't got the ball. Now look, they're coming back. Just shot a 3, 38-29. God damn it. I hit the combo. Let's go. He knows how to draw the foul. You gotta give him that. Lakers should trade for him. Contract is up. そのレビューcatches the song. $38.29. Almost pushed them out the way. Woo. $38.30. Nice rebound. Nice pass to Arabia. Arabia tries to bring it up. Oh, taps it in. Arabia got skills, eh? That was a little razzle dazzle. Nice. Scramble for the ball. Perfect. And 8 in scores. We're up 12. He could have passed that back. Austin Reeves got the foul. 2-on-1 fast break with him and
It's time to level up your gym game with Fabletics. Get all Fabletics 80% off. That's right, 80% off your new favorite workout. That's the deal for the do-it-all-one joint. The unbelievably soft and lightweight Power Jersey short. The gym to swim one short. All shirts, tanks, hoodies, 80% off. All shorts, pants, joggers, 80% off. Fabletics gets it. So hit Fabletics right now. Get 80% off everything. You sign up as a new VIP. Only at Fabletics.com. So story starts. When a father and son found Diesel, there was a worldwide timepiece show. They blended timeless tradition and modern revolution, driving them forward, creating enduring solutions. Today, our past shapes our future, preparing us for the planet. Innovation never stops, legacy never fades. That's the truth. And sold. What's wrong, John? I just had a week to sell my car. Clarence. Pick it up tomorrow and then pay me on the spot. What am I supposed to do all this time? Visit a museum all week? Learn Italian? Do what I mean, like, you gotta
we got a nice commercial break. Shout out to everybody out there on a Saturday night. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way in. Y'all hit me up.
Their next breakdown could be anytime, anywhere. Get covered today and make Endurance pay for it. It was like almost a $6,000 job. Endurance covered it. Right now, you can get $300 off any plan. So call and get your free quote now. Inside the play brought to you by the Medical College of Wisconsin. Secondary assist, watch the crowd, the guys who can go on to see
Giannis, you can't do a spin move, stop on a dime, and then move your feet again. That's a travel. Let me call it shit, man. Yeah.
Selflessness. 7 off of the 10 field goals here for the Bucks so far. The less than 60 coach Bryce Caladian telling the guys
Oh,
get stronger. Every possession
who's
get
that?
stronger. Let's fight to this.
Miles Bum-ass Turner. Ooh. Nice turnaround jumper for well, that was a fadeaway for Giannis. Switch. You somehow get the offensive rebound. I was two of my players jumping for the rebound and they end up giving up the ball.
Just play down here, get into the paint. You see a lane that you can exploit. Especially with them going to servants, grabbing, attracting the defense attack. Jacksonville attacking downhill every catch. The Bucks are setting the goals for the final 5 minutes and some change, by the way. Time for message or stuff coming on. To beat the Bucks is another to try to take advantage of these free throws. It's the second. That's good defense. This is Oklahoma City did against just a variety of different defenses and trapping.
Yeah, man, some of Rory's tweets is woo out of pocket. Jackson Hayes coming out like a bat out of hell. So let's pull up Rory's tweets.
Job by Jackson Hayes, just not even a rim run. That's like a trailer finding an open lane. All you can do is finish.
$49-31. Oh, he's racist. Hold on. I gotta break this shit. What? He said, I've never saw a good looking black woman. Oh, hell no. He be getting shit beat down his leg. What the hell is that? Oh, we're gonna go away now. Wayne. So Rory and Mal are gonna defend each other for sure, but I hope Mal don't dismiss it like it ain't nothing because it is something. And Mal's kind of coolish still. You know what I'm saying? Like, just a little bit borderline coolish. All right, get it. The white and black guy dynamic type shit. If Mal defends this, because first he was defending Drake, saying Drake wasn't a blackface. He didn't do, he was defending all that shit. Cause so it's like, are we really gonna listen to Mal? don't know if it should. What's understood don't need to be explained, huh? Woo! 55-32. Let's go, Lakers. Yep, 23 points. Mama's Antetokounmpo ain't nice like that. Giannis. Giannis, look. We're going to eat Giannis food right now. Nice. Beautiful lob. 57-32. Let's go. You're up 25 in this biatch. Brick. We are 15. Takes it there. Lobs to Ayton and another score. 59-32. Oh, shoot. You're really putting in work tonight. God damn, we up 27. Since when the Lakers is up 27 at the half? Ooh. Nice with the turnaround jumper again. We up 29. Let's go. Over for them folks. Giannis gets called for the charge. 61-32. Oh, yeah, Aiden's shin. Or Aiden's knee. That nigga Aiden got a sharp ass knee, boy. Went for another lob. Now it's a foul. Let's go. We up 30 at the half. It's the Lake Show, baby. I'm telling y'all, we're going to chip this year. I think I'm bullshit. I don't know why y'all always think I'm bullshit. I call it like it is, nigga. Shit. You want to know what's happening, nigga? You started like the haters, was balling like the Lakers. I ain't calling for the fakers. We take the takers.
It's good. They get more sleep. Everyone down. They pretend to jump in the shoes. It's just an overall energy. It's Bucks teams. It's just even black and tired. It's back to the time.
$63.34. What the hell? $63.34. Whooping ass and taking man. That's what we do. Now let's get into this Rory situation. Because if you out here being racist, you got to go. Ain't no room for no racism. Ain't no room for a lot of things, but that whole act of racism, there's a zero tolerance for that.
Opinion about music.
And listen to Wayne on.
Personal friend. I've known Rory from some time, but I ain't never been in his crib. He ain't never been in mine. I ain't never met his kids. He ain't never met mine. I ain't never been at his whatever he does religiously. He ain't never been with me on Juma, none of that. So let's get that out the way. Also, keep in mind that I don't need to sit on nobody fucking podcast for the people who think, oh, you just saying that because you want to be a guest on they shit, or you need to, you just trying to keep ties because you want to be on they or in their good favor. I don't need to be in nobody good favor but Allah's. All right. Now, what I want to talk about specifically is this. You know what Rory is guilty of, and we will go through it here today. Rory is guilty of being stupid on the internet. Is he the only person that was stupid on the internet? Nah, I was stupid on the internet too. Everybody on Twitter back in 2012, 2011, 2010, 2009 was stupid. It was a free range to just say whatever you could think of at the time. Do we want to say to ourselves, yo, well, at that time, I was a different age. Yeah, you could say that now. At that time, it probably was inexcusable then, but the world was different then. People didn't get bent out of shape and try to find your family and try to find ways to get you to lose your job because you might have said something about their favorite basketball player that they was in favor about. People didn't try to find ways how to dox you or swat your crib because they didn't agree with you. That's not what was going on at that time. And with that being said, I still believe that Rory just said some dumb shit. And the dumbest thing he did was try to fight the internet. Him and Maul. You know what I'm saying? Trying to fight the internet and take over the conversation. First of all, I want to ask all of y'all, why do people be on Twitter Spaces? I ain't getting no money on Twitter Spaces, so maybe I just don't know. I ain't pushing my platform on Twitter Spaces, so maybe I just don't know. Does that help? Does that build? Does that give more of a conversation? Does that do anything for you? I don't think it does. I think it's stupid. People complain so much about Clubhouse to just say, well, Twitter's doing it and we all on Twitter, so why don't we just do it there? And they keep the shit running and keep the shit going. Now, this all started because of opinion about music. Rory and Maul, they were talking about music as they always do. That's what they do on their podcast. And they was going through, you know, the Grammy nominees for this year, you know what I mean, for Rap Album of the Year, like everybody else has done. Everybody else is giving a take of their opinion on who should or who shouldn't win the Rap Album of the Year or Album of the Year. I think whether you from where I'm from or you from somewhere else, you was doing that in high school. You might have been doing that in middle school. People have always debated and argued about what I like versus what you like since the beginning of time. But let's go through the clips because we're going to go through these clips and we're going to talk about it.
Back to Rap Album of the Year. Do we feel like they missed anything? I was not mad at all the nominations this year, to be quite honest. I think they kind of...
You know what's going to piss me off? when GNX be okay, sorry. The official nominees for Best Rap Album at the 2026 Grammys are Let God Sort 'Em Out by The Clips, Glorious by Glorilla, God Does Like Ugly by JID, GNX by Kendrick Lamar, Chromacopia by Tyler the Creator. GNX is going to sweep and it's going to piss me off because The Clips deserves to win. And that's not Kendrick
Kendrick just
Lamar
opened
hate.
his mouth. Someone go hand him a Grammy, right?
Now, with that right there, Damaris. Now, Damaris, she said that GNX is going to sweep. I personally don't believe that. I like GNX as an album, but I think that Let God Sort 'Em Out is a way better album. I think it's a way better album. Is it way better by a long shot? Nah. Is it close? Yeah. I think that is close to say that Kendrick Lamar has a really good album that dropped last year, especially with all the momentum of everything that happened with the beef, that the Clips, who haven't dropped the album in 15 years, there is a nostalgic feel. There is some purpose that we see within that. And I don't even think Kendrick Lamar would be mad at them winning a Grammy, not just because he's on the album, but because of the feeling that the Clips have brought back to hip hop, especially with our elders, with the people who are older in the game. They have set a standard to just rap. That's what we want from people, to just rap. Kendrick did that shit last year. He did it very well. Clips did it this year, did it very well. Alfredo too, that's the snub, should have been nominated. Larry June and 2 Chainz, Life is Beautiful, should have been nominated. Grown Folks Rap, that's something that we happy about. But I'd be damned if we just gonna cancel people over their opinions. Now, there needs to be some added layers to this because it wasn't just an opinion. Let's watch a little bit more of this clip. But before we do that, let's have a word from our sponsors, y'all. Yo, this video is brought to you by Jordan Craig Denim. Jordan Craig Denim is a brand, a family-owned brand, working in streetwear business over 30 years by the way of Queens, New York. On top of that, they got everything from premium denim. They got good sweatsuits, good jackets, all types of garments and all types of accessories for any and everything you need. A lot of people have wanted. Everybody from Allen Iverson, Moneybagg Yo, Shiloh Sanders, Paul Pierce, Vin Diesel. They got something for everybody. You know it's full time. You got to get right. Go get you one of these sweatsuits. This sweatsuit I got on in particular is extremely comfortable. I can move around in it. It's comfy. I feel like I could wear this to go outside. I could wear this to the gym. I could wear this to go get my groceries, pick up my kids from school, whatever it is I need to be doing. Good airport fit. Jordan Craig got it. So if you like this sweatsuit or any of the stuff that you've seen, make sure that you hit jordancraig.com and use my code. Like I said, you support me, you support this channel, support Jordan Craig. Now let's go back to this clip. And it's them talking a little bit more about how Kendrick is a Grammy darling. We all know the narrative that was painted by Drake. Kendrick just opening his mouth. Somebody go hand him a Grammy right now. Let's go through that clip and then we're gonna get through the rest of this whole entire episode.
Jamal.
Where's your
Jamal.
I'm just saying the boy is prophetic. That's all I'm saying.
He's a Grammy darling. That goes without saying. Do we think Alfredo 2 should have been in here?
Absolutely.
Okay, but what do we take out?
GNX.
I mean, congrats to everyone in this category. I think they'll give it to Clips, Let God Sort 'Em Out, but won't give it to him in the Album of the Year category. I don't think they'll snub the Clips twice. Predictions, I'm going Clips. Damaris, you say GNX. Maul.
Predictions, not who you think should win.
Predictions? Oh, yeah. Kendrick.
Yeah, I think.
You know that. We know. We know.
What would y'all's preference be? Who do you think should win?
Clips.
Yeah, Clips.
Clips. I'm going with Clips too.
Clips for sure.
Again, everybody's stating their opinion. Maul, as always, bugging the fuck out by saying that you would take GNX out to add in Alfredo. Stop lying. But he doesn't listen to Kendrick. One thing you could say about him is that he's not a habitual line stepper. He stays behind that line of where he stands with Drake. Cool. Drake has nothing to do with this, so I don't even want to bring him into the picture. But that does add a lot. Now, see, the thing where this started to get chippy was this. Damaris says something about Kendrick Lamar. She says that she didn't like his voice. She doesn't like the way he raps. She appreciates his talent and all of that, but she just doesn't like the way he raps.
We're not Kendrick Lamar fans. I've said on every platform possible, I hate the way Kendrick Lamar raps. I hate the sound of his voice.
Same. I hate his voice.
I hate his voice. And I will not listen to him again simply because I hate the sound of his voice. It does not take away from the
Saying you hate something, does that make you a hater? I want to know. Like, if you say you hate something, Because people say they're not haters, right? But if you say that you hate something, does that not make you a hater? Well, listen, she said that she didn't remember saying something like that, right? And that's the problem. People brought up the receipts. So this is the response. She said, this is what y'all don't understand. Podcasters are not journalists. We don't have to be impartial. We have opinions and change our minds. And yes, sometimes be on bullshit for the sake of conversation. Now, I will say this before I finish the rest of her tweet. I don't agree with saying stuff for the sake of conversation, but I also wouldn't consider myself a podcaster. I do have Come Home With Me, though, and y'all better watch it because we got some episodes coming up. But I don't know if I put myself in the realm of a podcaster. I know that I've podcast before, like I've had a podcast before. I've been on people's podcasts, but I don't know if I put the work in to call myself a podcaster. Right now, saying shit for the sake of conversation, I don't know, because you got to have something that you stand on, right? It should be your opinion. Whether people agree with me or not, I'm not going to agree with people all the time. And I don't come up here because I want people to agree with me. I come up here and I talk because I feel like talking. And the people who like what I do, even the people that don't like what I do, y'all support me. Even the people that say, oh, Wayne knows this and Wayne knows that and all that, it's all appreciated. But I'm not going to be sitting here explaining myself to y'all. And that's where they went wrong. So she says, like normal human people, listen or don't, but please stop dissecting our words. Now, they dissected her words so much that she ended up deleting her Twitter or deactivating her Twitter, which the way I feel about the internet is this, man, because eventually you're going to have to come back to the platform and it's only going to make it worse. Just delete the shit off your phone for a minute. Just delete it. You know what I mean? You don't even have to delete your actual app. You know what I mean? Your actual Twitter. Just delete the app. But this shit that made it everywhere. It's on TMZ. Like that is pretty big, you know what I mean, for it to be on TMZ. But once this happened, it started like this barrage of conversation that's happening on Twitter Spaces. Listen, y'all getting too much money to be going up there. I don't know if y'all doing it for free. I don't know if y'all doing it as a pastime to get from one episode to the next, or to give people added or layers of context, or to explain. You don't have to do that. But Rory specifically was on his speaking, and he had things to say regarding his comments and his tweets, which we will go through these tweets, and I do have to speak about them from my perspective as well. But this is one of the clips from the Spaces.
I guess it did start off as a joking matter, and then it got serious. And what I did, I'll be a hypocrite, I'll be a two-faced if I say I think it'd be a golden opportunity for you to just apologize for whatever jokes may be insulting or offensive to Black women, and just keep moving. Again, I'll speak once again. The disclaimer is I'll speak to the person that I've known for well over a decade, and Rory has never shown me.
Rocky, honestly, it would feel disingenuous if I apologize for something that I did not even say or mean whatsoever. That'd be disingenuous. Like I'm not about to apologize for a tweet saying I find Black women unattractive. Everyone on earth knows, the people that know me know exactly the complete opposite.
Rory, at least no more weave jokes.
I'm not about to apologize for that. No, I'm not going to apologize for that.
Hello? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, y'all. I'm on X via like my Safari, not the actual app. So the tweet referring where it says RP, I've never found a Black woman attractive in my life. You know what? I'm not
apologizing.
Thank you. Damn, like I feel like I'm at work.
It's because I hate Black women. That's why I keep cutting you off.
Cut me off. But you know what? Shout out to Peach just brought up to me. That wasn't even somebody tweeted that. I said that the wrong way. That was when you used to fake a RT that somebody said something like so that they could get canceled. You made a fake RT so that the person that you RT'd would get in trouble for like. It's hard to explain if you weren't on Twitter back then, but when you used to put RT and then like say somebody said something and they never said it. Yeah, that's what you were doing. Rory was trying to get the person that he said that to that he made like point that up to me. But at the end of the day, don't waste your time explaining that, because if people weren't around when all that was happening, they just really won't understand. Like they just won't understand that.
I don't think that was a fake RT, Demesh. I think that before you had the repost button, you would tweet out RT. And
okay, yes, I understand.
No, but you can also fake the RT and put it at somebody else's at and say that they said this.
Now, this situation specifically is something that I used to do. I actually got blocked by Kirk Franklin because it just used to be a joke on Twitter, right? You would retweet and act like somebody says something and you would be like, oh shit, right? So I remember what got me blocked by Kirk Franklin was I added him and I put Cam's verse off of Fantastic Four. Back in the days, we were slaves, whips and chains, it's tradition. All I got, whips and chains. All I did, flip some cane. Now when niggas sick in the range, only a new 6 could fix the pain. I put all of that and I retweeted Kirk Franklin. And after I kept doing it with his verse, I ended up getting blocked. So this is not like this foreign concept that people didn't do. Does it mean that it's right? No. What did I say Rory was guilty of, class? Being stupid on the internet like everybody else. Now, again, with that being said, that doesn't change the fact that he might have did some things that people find offensive, because that's just what happens, right? You say things and you say them at a younger age and people say, oh, but you're this age. Even though they don't know you personally, even though they don't know your brain capacity or your mentality, if you have a developed mind or if you're mature or not. If you say, yo, I said something when I was 25, you know what somebody's going to say? You was 25, you should have knew better. LeBron James was worth maybe $150 million at 25. Or Kobe Bryant had won 3 championships at 25. Do you know what Barack Obama was doing at 25? So you're not never going to get no bail for that. What I do believe that Rory should have done throughout all of this has been just honest and said, I was on some dumb shit. But let's go through more of these Twitter spaces, which I feel is just the dumbest shit you could possibly talk about. I mean, or could possibly do on Twitter is get up there and just be talking to talk, whether you feel like you're having a conversation that is progressive or not. Y'all just up there talking. I don't know if y'all getting paid. Forgive me if that's how y'all get y'all money, but you can't knock the hustle sometimes.
Yeah, let's have a conversation, Rory, since you're so scared to actually talk about why you were sending out these tweets being anti-black.
We're gonna go in and out from the game to the show topics. You know what I'm saying? When the game is back on, it's 65-36. I'll let y'all know when if it gets within 10. If not, we got this in the bag. So let's continue.
Do you think that you're racist, Rory? When you think about the definition of racism or prejudices, let's get technical because you're a white man, right? You're gonna say, no, I don't have no power, or I'm not a racist. Do you think that you hold stereotypical prejudices when it comes to African American women? Let's start slow.
No.
Why not?
We're starting slow. What do you mean?
Why not? So why do you not believe that you hold stereotypical prejudices against black women? And before you answer, remember, we see your tweets. Weave black and lace front blonde, ghetto crayon colors. That sounds stereotypical. That sounds racist. That sounds like prejudices. Let's keep going. You're fixing her makeup in my rims. In the word. What's the N word, Roy? Is that nice? Is that nasty? Is that naughty? What's the N word, Roy? Can you say the N word, Roy?
No, that's why it says the N word.
Okay, so what's the N word, Roy?
It
So
was
I
a thing on Twitter.
that. What's the N word, Roy?
Dom Kennedy West Coast.
No, what's the N word, Roy? Why can't you answer questions, Roy? What's the N word?
I don't say the N word, sir.
Okay, I'm not talking to you, black woman. Let me talk to Roy. And she never blew up. And you met a chick in the club named Beyonce. That money she'd have blue weave in. These are your tweets. So remember this, Rory. All right. You just lied to this thing. I'm just setting the space up. You see what I'm doing? See, you're not gonna be able to do that to me, white boy. They're gonna have to mute me. They're gonna have to kick me off the stage. You can't overtalk me, white boy. Your white ass might be where you think it is, but you can't overtalk me, white boy. I'm in this. I'm part of this. I'm about this. I live this. I am this. I don't have to pretend this. So go ahead, white boy. Just be quiet. You said you were here for a conversation. Why are you talking over me?
A conversation means
the conversation got serious. I ain't up here yelling at you.
Excuse me. Didn't you say that you were?
I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. You need to stay out the
conversation. Did you say that you were intelligent?
Intelligent
people don't have to scream.
I'm not talking to you. You need to stay out the conversation. I haven't threatened yet. So you need to shut up.
No.
So back to what we're talking about. The question was, shut up, black woman. The question was, shut up, black woman. Black woman. Yeah. Are you gonna moderate the conversation?
The thing is, if you don't like Rory, or if you never liked Rory, if you hated him when he was on the Joe Budden podcast, if you was happy when he got kicked off or fired from the Joe Budden podcast, then this is your day, right? But this is why I say things like you have to go get into the situation, get into the conversation, right? See, the whole thing about your bitch fixing her makeup in my rims is from Dom Kennedy's album, the Yellow album, a classic, I might add. But guess who's saying the bars? Kendrick Lamar.
Yo, bitch fixing their makeup in my rims, nigga.
He puts it as N-word again. If you already don't like him, this not about to make you start liking him either. So everybody who feels a way towards him, they're gonna feel a way. I'm not trying to change nobody's mind. We covering this because we cover everything else. And they was covering me when my shit happened with what's his name, with J. Cole and them with the Dreamville stuff, which was not that serious. But look, let's go through some more of these Twitter spaces. Like I said, man, they're pretty bugged out because it was like a group of Kendrick stands, and you see like this is how this rap shit, this pick a side culture has tore everything apart. Because even with the dude that was up there, if he really wanted to have a conversation with Rory, he couldn't, because his whole thing was, you're not gonna overtalk me. I never heard Rory get loud. I never heard him get loud. But this dude, he just kept, it was his time to shine, right? It was his time to shine. You're not gonna overtalk me. What does N word mean? And he's telling him, no, it's, you know, it's the Don King, but he's not trying to hear that. Now, like I said, this was, you know, Kendrick Lamar stands, right? And what this has showed me over the past year is that I might not be a fan of anybody, because I don't know if I go hard enough like this on anybody for anybody, period. But you got people with certain type of names related to Kendrick. Like, it's like, all right, if I go to, people assume that I hate Drake. I don't. But if I go into a Twitter Spaces and it's OVO Angels, or it's Live from the Six, or you know what I mean, Tusi sliding on y'all Harlem, like, you know what I mean? Like, why would I go into a room like that expecting that? That's what I'm saying. Is like, yo, listen, man, you get into these conversations with people, you just better be prepared. But let's listen to him.
Why do we all look to do like that?
Do it
You make this white mother get his up here and explain why he thought it was okay.
I'm so angry though.
Do it or
Now
don't.
speak your mother mind.
Do it or don't. Do it or don't.
Because I promise your mother
Do it or don't.
ain't nobody
Do it or
can
don't.
save you, white boy.
Because you got some weird tweets that we can bring
Right,
up
this-
too.
Get down
That's
on
why you
who is
blocked
that?
me.
Who is that?
Right. Who is that? Yeah. A
Who
nigga
is
who got
that?
blocked.
Who
Pussy.
is that?
Oh, you
Both
got
of y'all
weird
clowns
tweets.
get off the space.
You know you got weird.
Both of you niggas clowns, nigga. Yeah, get your goofy ass off here, boy. Clown.
Oh, that's a tough guy right there. Gangster.
Yeah, right. Nah, I ain't tough. Nigga, standing there. Standing there.
Hey, Mo, if y'all
They're
got
standing there.
Gangster. These niggas
They're
is
standing there,
gangsters.
brother.
These niggas is
I don't get tough until niggas get flight itineraries.
Oh boy. Spell itinerary, nigga.
Spell itinerary. But this is what I'm saying. If you on the, yo, listen, if you on the internet with people that's like, send me the Addy, so they think that you're supposed to go on whatever your favorite airline is and book a trip, and you're going to fly somewhere just to meet up with somebody to fight or have some sort of physical altercation, these people are mentally ill. These people are mentally ill. But the problem that Rory and Maul had today was they tried to fight them online. They tried to fight people on the internet. You feel me? Here's some more, you know what I mean? Here's some more of them talking on these spaces.
How much I hate Black women, and how I have specifically just targeted you in our company to make sure that you are devalued. And never mind, I'm gonna chill.
Is this real outrage or is fake outrage? Like people really tripping right now?
Apparently.
Man, what y'all here talking about Rory? They canceling your ass?
Yeah, no, I hate Black women. I think all Black women are ugly.
I've been trying to tell them that you felt that way.
Yeah, I hate them. I think all Black women are
I can't wait to put that in my lawsuit.
ugly and disgusting. I only think white is the only pure beauty. As you know, as I tell you guys all the time, how much I love white women.
I don't know if you can really troll your way out of this one, man.
Like how much I hate Black women, and how I have specifically just targeted you in our company to make sure that
And then people was up here and they brought up the receipts of the tweets, and you were just like, you were being, bro. And this is the thing, you're denying.
No,
You're basically denying what we all saw here. Like, you were being condescending, you were deflecting, you were being sarcastic.
You got it.
Right, you were being sarcastic, and
I always be sarcastic with something I never said.
no, but there was things that you actually said, and you were being sarcastic with that as well. You were saying like, "Oh, did I delete tweets? You tell me." Like, bro, like, again, we don't have to rehash the shit, because I just came up to address not even you. I came to address like really, and it's not to shift the fucking lens off of Rory, but it's really more so like when you have niggas like Maul and people like that around a motherfucker like Rory, that's what happens. Right? You have niggas that they just don't have no standard that they hold their friends to. You.
Now, one thing I do agree with that the dude said earlier was you can't troll your way out of this, right? You can't troll your way out of this. Now, Maul, he took to Twitter and he put up I felt like this was corny, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Me and Maul is cool too, but he gonna put a color entrance only sign on Rory's seat pointing at his. And I just think that like there's a time and a place, right? There's a time and a place for everything. And that just wasn't funny. With everything that's going on with y'all, that just isn't funny. He says, pay attention to people's actions, not tweets. All right, cool. But just to put stuff up like that, that shit is not funny. Now, the tweets at hand is, it says Greg, G-Star Greg puts up, son, there are way worse baby names than Blue Ivy. Laugh my ass off. And Rory puts like hood rat name Beyonce. Now, listen, he said the magic word. Y'all know that you can't say that word if you got a certain level of status on the internet and you say Beyonce's name. You say that shit 3 times, you got lunatics popping up in your mentions. But it was distasteful. We ain't going to sit here and think it's not, you know what I mean? But again, all you got to do is own up and say, oh, listen, I was bugging, right? But then, oh yeah, that was the Dom Kennedy shit, right? And there's another tweet that says white guys like some ugly black girls. And who responds? Somebody named Angel. It says, what is it? Did he delete it? Right? Oh, I guess this was him trying to find like the old tweets or something. And it says, Yemen Dirty says, I've never saw a good looking black woman, right? And this is what they was alluding to with the fake retweets. Could have been or could have not been. Regardless, just own up to being stupid, my G. Listen, if y'all find shit, it's just people was being stupid. Does that make it okay? Nah, it doesn't. But you got to take accountability for what it is that you do, whether people like it or not, or whether you want to stand on that shit or not, right? And it's another one from Natasha Flawless says, do your black ass mother and grandmother know you don't like black women? And he puts nope. I mean, listen, this is the last clip I'm going to play. It's the last clip I'm going to play. And it's about somebody asking Rory again, why was he in these spaces?
What's up? I'm here to talk about it.
Did you kind of feel like you went to, like, at the point where people were called whipping feet, certified boogeyman, at no point did you realize, like, this is not where you need to be?
Probably, but I just don't like people making those type of accusations about me in that regard. So,
okay.
Like, I'll talk to anybody about that shit.
You would agree that tweets were all right. So I went to Old Westbury during.
Yes. The tweets are egregious. Yes, it was a time that tweets were insane.
Do you regret apologizing in the last space?
I didn't apologize. That was kind of the problem.
I thought you did apologize. I heard at one point that you were apologizing or some shit.
No, that was kind of the issue.
You did the if you were offended type apology.
Yeah, like I'm not. No, I said originally, like, I don't want to give you guys a fake apology because I'm not apologizing for some tweets that I never even said. Like, I never called black women ugly. I never called them roaches. Like, I'm not about to apologize for some shit I never did.
Okay.
Wait, how did they get the idea that you called black women ugly or roaches?
Because there was a fake retweet that said, I think black women are ugly, and then there was a retweet of me saying but ... that had to do with calling white women roaches, and then they thought it had to do with me calling black women roaches.
There was also the Beyonce tweet. I'm just
which they turned into me calling Blue. Well, I don't even think Blue was born at that time. That they thought I was calling Blue something, and I said Blue Weave off a Beyonce joke, which I've said on the podcast 1,000 times.
I think you said if you met Beyonce and she wasn't Beyonce, she would definitely have a blue weave or some shit like that.
Yeah, which they said I was saying I was shitting on her children, Blue Ivy, and I was like, what?
See, Rory has curb your enthusiasm level humor, you know what I'm saying? And he's always been like that. I think that's what's made him unique in the podcast space. I will say this. Again, do I think that Rory is a racist? Absolutely not. And reason being is because if Rory was a racist or he had like heavily racial undertones, not only online, but in person, he would have got his ass beat. And he don't got that on his jacket. You don't hear stories about people slapping Rory up or doing nothing to him. And not because he a tough guy or nothing, because I vouch for nobody's gangster, but because I don't think that's ever been him. I don't think he would ever have been as close to, even though he's not close with Joe no more, he would have ever been as close with Joe Budden if he was that type of person. I don't think people will respect him or fuck with him. Now, you know, the podcast shit is subjective. There's people that like it, there's people that can't stand it. You feel me? But ultimately, I can't co-sign that he's a racist. Did he do some stupid shit? Absolutely. Should he own up to the fact that he did some stupid shit? Absolutely. Now, him saying that I didn't make certain type of tweets, that I didn't say that, or I wasn't doing that, you know, that's here to be seen or not. We can't tell if these tweets were, you know, him making them to be fake retweets or not. I will just say, from this man's actions, from knowing him on the level that I do, again, don't make it seem like I be at this nigga crib on Christmas and we be chilling together and we be throwing the football with our kids and shit, or we be in the pool, or me and Rory ever been on a vacation. I don't know him like that. But how I know him, if he was the person that people are painting him to be, he'd never be the person that he is today. And that's just a fact. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, you know, people wouldn't be on his ass or be on his ass even more. Now, you're gonna have people that just don't agree or see anything that I'm saying on any level, and that's cool. But I'm just saying, from my perspective, that ain't it. Rory, stop trying to fight the internet. Maul, you too. And a lot of people is corny and trash for trying to, you know, find information on Damaris's family and all that. That shit is corny. It's uncalled for. Like, if you have a problem with a person, that's cool, but don't start messing with people's family. That shit is whack. This is how I do it myself. For the ones that rock with me, know how we doing. For the ones that don't, eventually will. I will catch you on the next one. Peace.
Yeah, I feel on that. I don't think Rory's racist. You know? I don't know, man. Can you really?
Man, here we go, man. Interesting night to.
Let's check out Big Zo TV from his perspective on it. Oh, it's 7654. Still in these cats. I'll say hello to my kids. Right here. Out there. My name is Pumpkin. So let's check out what Big Zo TV has to say about it. But I feel like always somebody makes fake tweets about you being racist when you already put out insulting injuries. I don't know.
Say the least. Timing of shit is just crazy because I just literally dropped that video on Rory and Maul, basically Maul saying stuff about Rory don't get a pass. It's interesting now because last night, man, some interesting things unfolded. Rory basically got exposed for some old tweets.
Oh my God.
And look, man, this is something that's been common. This is something that's been going on. People have been getting their old tweets exposed. And listen, we all know the excuse that everybody's going to use. Everybody's going to say, you know, this was back in blah, 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 blah time. You know, I was young and I was saying stupid shit. Listen, while that is all cool, that is one thing that is consistent when it comes to these things, and is one of the solutions that can make the blunt force of whatever you about to receive from these people a little softer, bro. And that's accountability, bro. And that Rory did not come with that, man. He went into spaces to go defend himself, and he decided to jump in with sarcasm. And him trying to defend his shit through sarcasm, bro, gotta be the worst move I've seen anybody make. And I don't understand why he did it. But then later on, him that allowed him to do this.
Stop teasing me. Stop teasing me.
Now I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, man. Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, is a crazy place, right? And we know people say the most foul shit. And if anything you're gonna expect on there and you're gonna get it, it's gonna be degenerate shit, man. Whether it comes to politics, sports, whatever you want to talk about, bruh, the degenerate shit is there on Twitter. We got to take a look at some of these tweets. So Rory put up tweets like this, right? Every black woman has either wanted to, thought about, or actually effed a white guy. White people facts. Yeah. And then we got a retweet where he retweeted, I never saw a good-looking black woman. When you say stuff like this, you cannot then come and try to defend yourself by trolling. What the hell? Because that's essentially what Rory ended up doing. And as a guest in this hip-hop culture and existing in a space as someone who cannot relate, even if he tried, who cannot relate to the daily struggles of living as an African-American in America. There are challenges and struggles that you would never be able to relate to. But just because you're a guest does not give you an excuse to be out here cracking jokes like this. These jokes are inexcusable, bro. No matter when it came, 2012, 2010, people don't care, right? The fact of the matter is take accountability. Say it was you. You did it. It was bullshit. I'm sorry. Rory couldn't do that. No, he couldn't, because he thought he was simply just going to troll it away.
Yeah.
Terrible job.
I think all black women are.
I can't wait to put that while I was
ugly and disgusting. I only think white is the only pure beauty. As you know, as I tell you guys all the time, how much I love white women.
I don't know if you can really troll your way out of this one, man.
Hate them.
And what you saw there is basically Rory trying to troll his way out of the situation. And the issue with that is when you do something like this and you say something like this that offends multiple people in a space that you call yourself a guest in, you can't just come in there and troll your way out of this. But the reason why Rory feels like he can do this is because he has done it before. I'm sure Rory has said things before that nobody has checked him for. And when people go back and see these old tweets, they get a new idea of you. And the fact of the matter is you can't tell people when and how to feel offended. Now, Rory tried his hardest to explain himself, but his approach did nothing but show everybody that he was more upset at being called out than the actual tweets.
My point the entire time has been saying I'm not apologizing for anyone that has said that I've called black women ugly or roaches. That's all I've said. I apologize for everything else, but don't ever say that I called black women ugly or roaches or anything that y'all have been trying to put on me.
It didn't help that Rory actually was going back and doing the unthinkable, y'all. He was deleting tweets. That shit did not help.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
If she never blew up and you met a chick in the club named Beyonce, bet money she'd have blue weave in. Last night, I sat in the spaces for a little bit and I listened up a little bit. And I really wanted to hear what Rory had to say in response to these things. And to me, you know, saying you're sorry, it came off like just saying you're sorry for the sake of saying you're sorry. And even if Rory don't actually have a racist bone in his body, the fact of the matter is you did not come on there and take accountability like you should have. You came on there with a smug-ass attitude, and you came on there with a condescending attitude as if the people were wrong for feeling some type of way. And that will be the issue right there, man. Rory did not get on here and have a great time. This is actually pretty bad for Rory. I mean, he had the Maris come try to save him.
That was when you used to fake a RT that somebody said something like so that they could get canceled. You made a fake RT so that the person that you RT'd would get in trouble for it's hard to explain if you weren't on Twitter back then. But when you used to put RT and then like say somebody said something and they never said.
So instead of
that's what you were doing. Rory was trying to get the person that he said that to. But at the end of the day, don't waste your time explaining that, because if people weren't around when all of that was happening, they just really won't understand. Like they just won't understand that.
He just didn't have a good time, man.
The man saying somebody took that nigga phone and tweeted that shit about black women is the funniest like cop out I've ever heard in my life.
Oh, Jesus.
This is no disrespect to you, Rory, but you're just a pure example. Like those old tweets are a pure example of like when black people want to invite white people to the cookout so bad, or well, yeah, you can.
They try to make
white
me
boy,
sound
like
crazy.
come to the cookout, like come to the cookout, white boy. Like you're the prime example of that. You called Beyonce. Somebody said, "Oh, that's a Blue Ivy is a baboon, like a jigaboo name for a jigaboo woman." And you said if she wasn't famous and you heard that name, you would automatically assume she had a blue weave. You are way too comfortable. Like that was way too comfortable. Like I am so sorry. Like y'all can say, "Oh yeah, that was different back in the day. That was different back in the day." But you know what? It's half your fault and half the fault of the coons around you who felt like make you feel empowered enough to make those statements and feel comfortable making those statements.
You said I called Beyonce a jigaboo? What are you talking about?
No, someone tweeted. I can post a tweet. Someone said there's worse celebrity names than Blue Ivy. And you said, yeah, like the ghetto name Beyonce. And then the person you quoted replied to you said that's a jigaboo name for a jigaboo woman. And you said if she didn't blow up and you heard that name in the club, you would automatically assume she had a blue weave. That is a crazy ass tweet. You was talking
really
wild, crazy. Okay, I'll put it on the jumbo.
No. And this is Certified Boogeyman basically going in on Rory.
Fucking Neanderthal black people in this bitch, nigga. This is microaggressions, my good brother.
No, I fully
you know
understand.
What the shit is, bro.
Creole
Stop playing with
the
people.
entire thing.
You sitting here playing with people, bro, and that's what's pissing me off, bro.
How am I playing with people?
I don't even get like this, bro. But you playing in niggas' face, bro. With all this smart
I respect
shit
everything you're saying, and I do agree. So I'm
going
really
back
asking.
over it, nigga. The people in the comments that's throwing up the hundreds, they heard what the fuck you said. I ain't about to repeat shit, nigga. I said what I said already, and you know what you said. Hey, Rory, that's it, bro. You apologize. Now move on. Let's move on to another topic or something.
I can apologize and we have a conversation.
If somebody, no, I don't want to have a conversation with you, Rory.
Which is fine.
Okay,
you don't have to have one with me. That's fine.
Bro.
I'm not asking that you need to have a conversation with me.
Rory, I ain't coming to have a conversation with you. I came here to bark on you, and then
Which is fine.
shut the fuck up, and then you can move the fuck on, bro. Fuck is you talking about?
No, I'm saying I'm the one that's saying here to address everything.
Next
I'm not running from anything.
And I think that's what Rory felt like he was doing at this point. I think Rory thought coming on spaces and be like, I'm not running from anything. I'm here to face what everybody got to say. In a time like this, if you're not going to come on here and be humble, be apologetic, and ditch the sarcasm, you have to understand at the end of the day, you're making comments that are disparaging to a certain group of people, right? So people feel some type of way, and that's why they're in the space discussing this. And you on here being sarcastic, and you tried to troll this shit away.
Joke.
Like that shit is laughable, dog. Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, this shit is. Yeah, I thought y'all was cracking jokes in here.
You really think the tweet of mine that I think black women are unattractive is really like that's the one?
People who don't know you,
I don't.
can't
Then
decipher.
all right, think that. Then think that. Go ahead, have a blast.
They can't
Right.
decipher it though, Rory. If they don't know you, they can't decipher it. So
Then have a blast. I don't give a fuck. You can't like. What do you like? And I hate to be like me of all people.
I got black friends.
Like
I got 7 black friends.
That is kind of
in
hard.
2008, I voted for Obama.
Boy, that was the wrong move. You already started the whole entire thing on the wrong foot. It said Rory, these tweets hurt a black woman. Rory pointing at mom.
Look at my African American over here. Look at him. Are you the greatest? You know what I'm talking about?
When I was listening to this, that was one of the things that I saw and I actually expected. Because Maul, however you look at this, encourages this type of shit, right? Maul is the sellout who jumps into this space as this discussion is going on. And there's no surprise the angle that Maul takes. So let's check out what Maul says.
Rory's going to do what he
Hold on.
used to do. What's up,
Hold on. What did Rory apologize for?
He apologized for some of the tweets that he would not retweet or post or say today in 2025.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
How I tell you to come on and get him off, and you make it worse. Jesus
out of
fucking
here with this shit. Yo, Rory. Hey, yo, Rory. Go to sleep. Bro. Go to sleep. Yo, Rory, go to bed.
Man,
I know you ain't in here. I know you ain't in here.
Dick out your mouth.
For no
How about
shit
that?
like that.
Because you got some weird ass tweets that we can bring up.
This nigga got weird ass tweets too.
Ass nigga. We can get down on your ass, Maul.
You could get down on who is that? Who is that?
Nigga.
Who is that?
Right. Who is that? Yeah.
Who is that? Who is that?
Right. Fuck on. Both of y'all.
I'm saying you can't be condescending when it comes to racism. Because who are you? Just because you're not racist to one black person, don't mean you can't be racist to the next. So you gotta prove why you ain't racist. You can't just assume that you're not racist because you're in the black spaces. That's crazy. If you want me to be defending that, that's what I mean.
Clowns, get off the space, nigga.
You know you got one.
Both of you niggas clowns, nigga.
Hey, yo, that's the same laugh.
Hey, clowned out dick suckers.
Bro, y'all are
He's
crazy.
cornball. Hey, yo, Rory, man.
Yeah,
just
get
go
your
to
goofy
sleep,
ass
man.
off
You
here,
in here
boy.
with some cornballs, man.
Yeah,
Go
get
to
your
sleep,
goofy
bro.
ass off here, boy. Clown.
Oh, that's a tough guy right there. Gangster.
Right. Nah, I ain't tough. Nigga, it's the internet. It's the internet.
Hey, Mo, if y'all
That's the
not
internet. It's the internet, brother.
These niggas is
I don't get tough until niggas get flight itineraries.
Oh boy, spell itinerary, nigga.
Hey, next question, brother.
Spell itinerary,
Talking about? Yeah, spell the foul, goofball.
Yeah.
Silly ass. Yeah, if niggas start pulling up your tweets, shit
Hey,
get real
pull up my
dark in this
tweets.
bitch.
Pull them
Goofball.
up.
Yeah,
Get
get your
dark
goofy
weird.
ass out of here, goofball.
Pull up my tweets.
Hey,
Who is
Rocky,
that?
who got the next question?
He
Stop.
know who he's talking to. I
Get
don't
these
care about no
suckers off the
tweets,
mic, nigga.
I'm trying to figure out why Rory
These niggas is
apologizing for
suckers, bro.
tweets.
We got
Damn, these
Nigga, I
niggas
care
suckers,
about
bro.
tweets. Y'all niggas is crazy on this
You
internet.
niggas is suckers,
Hey,
bro. I know y'all
Rocky.
don't care about that
Hey,
shit,
Rocky.
nigga.
Hey, Rocky.
You
You
niggas talk shit.
galvanize
You
these
niggas talk
cornballs
crazy
in here.
about black women. Y'all
Hold
backbite.
on,
You
hold
niggas is clowns, bro. Y'all beta males, bro.
Hold on.
You
Hey,
niggas ain't
Mo.
real men, folk. You niggas is beta
Yo,
males,
Rocky,
folk.
what's up, Rocky?
Fuck is y'all talking about? That's why
Beta
you niggas.
boy.
That's why when I get in these spaces and I be barking on you niggas be sitting there piping down, nigga. Like, fuck
Yo,
you talking about, bro?
yo, who
Nigga
is
got
that?
me blocked.
Who is that?
Nigga got me blocked because I
I
be
don't
belting
know.
his goofy ass,
Who
bro.
is that?
The point is that Maul basically encourages this shit, man, because I think Maul being around Rory, I think it encourages Rory to act the way he does. And it's part of the reason why I encouraged Rory to act the way that he did jumping into that space. Just look at this. This is what Maul posted in response to everything that was going on. I mean, for them to feel like this shit is just funny and everybody's just gonna laugh this shit off, like the offensive shit that he said, this is why Rory jumped into there with that smug ass attitude. This is why he jumped in there basically feeling like all he had to do was say sorry and then crack a couple of jokes and everybody's going to move the fuck on. Because this is the humor to them, right? So he says, pay attention to people's actions, not tweets. And he posts what looks like Rory's seat, and it says colored entrance only. We know what kind of person you are. White people know more about the culture of hip-hop than black people. Listen, man, this shit right here was not a good look for them, man. It says y'all trying to joke y'all way through this shit and no one's laughing. Shit is weird. This is kind of what's been expected with these guys, man. I honestly did not expect Roy to jump on spaces and to act the way he acted. I really expected him to just take accountability and be like, you know, I did that, my bad. But that's not what he did.
Yes, you could have done things in the past, but you have an opportunity to either address it or make a joke off of it. He chose to make a joke. Hold up. He chose to make jokes off of it, right? He was like, well, yeah, I'm a racist. You could have addressed it and said sorry and moved on.
I'm doing a really bad job at being a closet racist. I think all black women are
I can't wait to put that in my lawsuit.
ugly and disgusting. I only think white is the only pure beauty.
Nothing's funny about that. Rory felt like it was time to go on there and joke. But people really got together on there, man. They cooked Rory, man. I'm not gonna lie. And Mom made an excuse of who kids won't eat tonight because of the tweets. So that was Maul's defense of Rory's tweets. I say Maul is the one who encourages this type of behavior. It's like, that's my black friend over there. You know, I can say these things.
You can't speak for that
Whose
man,
kids
boy.
are going hungry tonight?
Think you got a puppet? Think you got your hand in the man?
Maul ready to jump.
It's a grown ass man. Fuck out of
Whose
here.
kids are going hungry as
Fuck
a
out of
result
here,
of those
goofball.
tweets? Whose kids are not eating as a
Next
result of those
person.
tweets?
Fuck nigga.
Whose kids are
Black baby trying to put her to sleep, who has to grow up in a world where people are going to look at her in the same way that you jokingly said the things that you say. It's not fair. You don't ever have a room to even be partially racist. And I think everybody who tried to get that point across to you.
No, I
It is
couldn't agree.
violence.
I couldn't agree more with everything that you said. So
Thank you.
My point the entire time has been saying I'm not apologizing for anyone that has said that I've called black women ugly or roaches. That's all I've said. I apologize for everything else, but don't ever say that I called black women ugly or roaches or anything that y'all have been trying to put on me, because I never said that.
Rory is basically trying to say in this clip that he didn't say that they were roaches. He retweeted that they were roaches. You know, and that in itself is what I think was making a lot of people angry, is the fact that you in here playing in people's face now. People can clearly see what you retweeted. I mean, in the world of Twitter, however you want to look at it, if you retweet something, I think that's a sign of agreeing, right? We can all say that. I mean, we're not idiots. That's a sign of agreement. What other reason would you retweet somebody? You know what I mean? without context. If it's something that you didn't agree with, you would retweet it and you would write why you don't agree with it. Rory didn't do that. He retweeted it in agreement. So to sit here and tell people I'm not apologizing for that because I didn't say that. Now you're playing with people's intelligence.
Well, you didn't lead with the apology.
Peace.
Yeah. So
No. Because what was led was that everyone was saying that I call black women ugly or
no, that's not what it was
roaches.
led with, bro. I was here when Ev and them people was up here and they brought up the receipts of the tweets and you were just like you were being bro. And this is the thing, you're denying.
No,
you're basically denying what we all saw here. Like you were being condescending, you were deflecting, you were being sarcastic, right? You were being sarcastic, and
I always be sarcastic with something I never said.
No, but there was things that you actually said, and you were being sarcastic with that as well. You were saying like, "Oh, did I delete tweets? You tell me." Like, bro, like. Again,
and it was shown that he was actually deleting tweets. I mean, you can't make this shit up, man. He did it. Somebody actually screenshot the fact that he deleted tweets. And that's what I mean. Playing with people's intelligence to be like, oh, did I delete tweets? Like, can't have jokes for everything. It's not gonna get you out of all this shit, bro, by just joking.
We don't have to rehash the shit because I just came up to address not even you. I came to address like really, and it's not to shift the fucking lens off of Rory. But it's really more so like when you have niggas like Maul and people like that around a motherfucker like Rory, that's what happens, right? You have niggas that they just don't have no standard that they hold their friends to. You feel me? So this shit becomes acceptable. Let me finish, bro. Let me finish.
Right, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So like this shit is endemic within the culture in general right now, right? Where all these white people they feel like they feel comfortable. And that's the thing. Like me, I'm an old soul nigga. I'm from a black city. So this shit ain't never been cool with me, but I feel like I got a lost voice in this shit because what I feel or what I think is not popular, right? It ain't cool. It ain't really seen as cool to be pro-black. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's seen as cool to be anti-black. That's why you have the academics and Amal and all these niggas who are there. Like, let's call it what it is. These niggas is coons. Like they move like coons. They talk like coons. Let me finish speaking. You can't tell me who I could call a coon because I know more about that word than you. So you gotta let me finish and say what I gotta say.
No lies told right there. No lies told. And you know what? At the end of the day, man, listen, man, this thing probably, I don't know how far this thing is going to go. Obviously, they're going to get on their podcast and they're probably going to talk about it. I don't know if they're going to talk about it briefly or in depth. And maybe Rory got to sleep on it and wake up and then figure out like, damn, like that was the wrong move, whatever. And then maybe he'll have a different mindset, maybe he'll learn something, you know what I mean? But who knows, man? At the end of the day, this is the problem, man. Like I tell y'all, man, what he said was actually correct with him having friends like Maul. Having a friend like Maul to be the guy that, sets the tone for how you act in this space that you feel like you're a guest in. You can't call yourself a guest and acknowledge that and then find a way to rummage through somebody's fridge and question the shit that they got inside. It's not the way to go. And clearly you can see that Rory just doesn't get it, doesn't understand. And I think his attitude and his approach coming into this whole conversation is what got him into this space in the first place of getting basically they did a number on him in this space, man. But listen, man, we'll see what they say on the podcast. We'll see how they talk about this. We'll see if Maul even has anything to say outside of you shouldn't be explaining your tweets, because Maul got his own set of weird tweets out there, man, and we all know this, but it is what it is. Let me know how y'all feel about the podcast and everything that's been going on with it. Let me know if you listen to the spaces, how you felt about it, and we could talk about it on the next slide. It's your boy Goods, Big Zo TV. Let's go.
Fun to do bad things.
Out to Big Zo TV, man. But yeah, man, it's true. Rory and Ma, they're cornballs, though. But for the fact that they try to be arrogant and push the narrative, like, yo, we don't really gotta explain ourselves. It's black, lame as hell. Now we in the fourth quarter. We're still up 20. Outside, if we get back to the game, because I already know that we won't blow these cats out. But yeah, we're going to do the game. Also, kind of looks like Max B And the boy Jim Jones, man, they settled their differences. I said they should. You know what I'm saying? If they did that, that's what's up. You know, they don't need to be out here beefing. There ain't nobody out here. Beef about. Huh? Max and Mary. So 94.81. With 8 minutes left, so they can come back. They got a potential to come back. You know, Maxine, Jim Jones, Maxine. You know, but they like kind of like each other. You know what I'm saying? So it seems like all that. Mano saying he wouldn't mess with Maxine because he was loyalty to Jim and all that. It was awful content. They love to spruce up their numbers. It's kind of lame and wacky because you don't really care. You know? But it was a good move to get people up. So we'll tell you how podcast. Our podcast into it. It's some real shit. Yeah, I'll be talking about podcast. Alright, I get it, y'all rappers, and I don't know. I heard with industry shit. If you don't know what Dirty Mac is and you don't know what like certain things is in the game, you don't know how to be authentic and not put everything on the net just for help and shit. But I don't think we're gonna last long. This podcast space. Yeah, let's go ahead and listen to my 05 other movement. We talked about Jim Jones next year.
Put that in the comment section.
Salute. As we come in the building, we got Nadi back here.
Yep.
Nadi, you've been working. You've been doing excellent. The world loves your work. They love your work. Let them know where they can find you. The arts he do. You know, the videos I see. It all comes from this man right here. You need a video. It doesn't matter if you're on YouTube or wherever you at and you need a video made. Hit him up in his DM. Make sure y'all go to Nadi. Is anything you got to say about anything, Nadi, before we get the regular programming?
Just hit me up for all your needs. I'm going to get you right.
That's what I'm talking about. Now, it's something something going on in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie, they stand around getting involved. Beautiful for New York. Listen, I'm gonna tell you guys something before I start, right? Because I'm hearing a lot of people say, why everybody talking about Max B and Jim Jones, Max B and Jim Jones? When you go to the West Coast, let's say the West Coast algorithm, if I'm saying it right?
Mm-hmm.
If you go over there and you look at them, they talk about what's going on over there. Whack 100, No Jumper. We ain't trying to be a part of that. We trying to bring New York back.
Facts.
Why would I stand up on here and talk about Whack 100 if we all working together?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's certain platforms who don't like certain platforms, but as long as we work on us, on the New York algorithm, we all can make money.
Exactly.
There's nothing serious going on with 050 and Jim Jones. Yeah, I rile him up. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't want nothing to happen to him.
Likewise.
You know what I'm saying? Only thing, my thing is the way we reaching out and putting in work on you. I'm not mad if you put on work on me and wild me up.
I can't wait. I want them to do that.
Basically, it's content.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? People say, listen, oh, y'all chase clout. These platforms chasing clout. 50 Cent chase clout.
Mm-hmm.
Jim Jones chase clout.
Mm-hmm.
Mano chase clout. When all of them came into the game, they shot at somebody.
Facts.
Chasing clout is a route. It's right. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get clout. You chase it.
Yep.
Celebrities feature other celebrities for what? They chasing clout.
Yep.
They trying to get their fan base.
And those
like,
same
people say. So when you guys talk about chasing clout, y'all just mad because y'all have no clout.
And they're chasing clout by saying we're chasing clout. So it's a clout chasing world.
The comment section. I don't get it, you guys, and you guys say things in the comment section. I'll be like, you're watching.
Exactly.
That's the only thing that counts. You're watching. If you don't like me, if I don't like nobody, I don't watch them. I'm being real.
Exactly.
But let's get to this. It's a big rumor. You heard the rumor. Did you hear the rumor that's going around?
Seen it on your page?
Yeah, it's on my page. Y'all go follow me on 050 the with a THE. All the rest of those ain't mine.
Right.
050 the movement. Yeah, we getting everything. It's completely lit over there.
Facts.
Salute to Tony Ayo, 50, everybody's over there.
Everybody.
Jada Kiss, you already know. Put it in the comment section. Yeah, and they supporting us. They see the hard work and dedication, and I respect that at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? But it's a big rumor going around. I just had an argument last night with a homie. He called me. He was like, yo, you know, Jim Jones and Max B is playing, how can I say it? You know what these dudes do on YouTube? They argue with each other, but it's like
WWF,
digital Hollywood.
Right.
Digital Hollywood. To me, if it is digital Hollywood and they rekindle, I hope I said it right. Put it in the comment section. Did I say the word right? Rekindle. Well, I hope they rekindle their relationship.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we don't know about it. It made Max B lit. People, yeah, we could wow Jim Jones up, but he all over the internet.
Facts.
So we're helping him.
Facts.
That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? And if they rekindle their relationship, like I told this nigga, he said, yeah, they rekindle their relationship and they got us out here wailing and doing all this, and Max B ain't saying nothing. Why Max B didn't come at Jimmy yet? Do you?
What?
Let's just say, if it's a play, he's supposed to come at, say something to Jimmy.
I like the fact that he's not. I like the fact that he's not saying nothing to Jimmy right now. He needs to just focus on his bag. But I do like the beef between them. It makes good music. Some of the best Max B music is from it.
If they come out, because allegedly Max B supposed to do a show.
Right.
This is the rumor.
Right.
See, in everybody entourage is always somebody who's gonna spread the word. Not saying if it's true or false, but they saying it's supposed to be a show coming up where Max B gonna be performing, and Jim Jones gonna come out.
Wow.
How do you feel about that?
Man, I don't know, because some of my favorite waves are dissing Jim Jones, the ones that I want to hear. So if they broke a piece now, what, we don't get to hear those Max B songs at the show?
Look, they got chemistry.
Of course.
They got chemistry. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest. If that do happen, I'm gonna be a hater. I mean, it's gonna put it in the comment section. No, I'm gonna be a hater. I'm gonna be mad. I might shoot at Max B. No, I'm gonna keep it.
That's my job, bro.
Salute to the wave. I gotta do content, wave. I gotta feed these kids.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, but for New York itself, you know what I'm saying? People starting to say it's starting to fall into the streets. People was taking this situation real serious.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And hopefully Jimmy, I know Jimmy and Max B don't want it to be on the street level.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't be, I ain't gonna say I would love to see it, because I wouldn't. I'm gonna be real. I'm a realist.
Right.
I don't love to see them together.
Me either.
But if it and it was too much, people say, "Oh yeah, it's just nothing really happened with these two." That means y'all not in the loop. Nigga said he touched it in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
He was playing around in her fanny. That's disrespect. Put it in the comment section. If a nigga tell me he touched my wife in Miami and put it in her fanny, and then you got the whole world say, just picture Jim Jones having an argument with anybody. Nigga, shut your mouth, nigga. Max B touch your wife in Miami and playing for her fanny. Nigga, I'm going to jail.
That's a fact.
I'm going to jail. But
that's a fact.
The music, let's just say, he in his studio, he in this studio. They ain't together, and they come with a song, a good song.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got Jim Jones, Max B. We gonna do it right. Let's see who really got New York.
Right.
Jimmy, everybody should ask Jimmy. You think you the best in New York as far as rapping? Max B think he's the best as far as rapping? Won't y'all do one track together, spit your hardest, and let the streets of New York, let the people know who's the best in New York?
What about a versus? I would rather see a versus. I would rather see a versus Max B versus Jim Jones.
Comment section.
I'd rather see that.
Yeah, spread. Listen, I want everybody who watching this, you can share it. I'm gonna hit your channel. I don't care.
Put it in the comments.
Max B, I know you watch. Jim Jones, I know you watch. All call outs is mandatory.
Facts.
A verse, you and Max B. I will respect that.
Facts.
It's great for New York, great for content. And it ain't only great for New York, because I see dudes from down south like, yo, who's Max B? He just blew up out of nowhere.
Yep.
There's dudes in the South who don't know about him, catching on. How? Last night I'm thinking like, how his old songs is like new songs.
Right.
Like, you touch it in Miami. Oh, listen, that's like 16 years old. Niggas is bumping it now like it came yesterday.
Exactly. Because we gotta. That's what I'm saying. That if they dead the beef right now, what out of Max B's catalog do we listen to? Because all of our favorite waves are coming at Jimmy.
Did he make one song yet?
Not that has been released, but I've been hearing like little snippets. But we ain't getting nothing yet. We need a first day out. We need something. It's been a week. Tomorrow makes a week.
I listened to something he did with Jadakiss. Salute to Jadakiss. He did something with Jadakiss. Now, I want to ask you something, another thing, and the people who's watching. I want to say salute to French Montana. I heard French Montana rekindle his relationship with Jimmy. So if French rekindle that, I see French Montana telling Max B, yo, listen, grow up. Don't say his name. If you dislike him, just don't say his name.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? Let bygones be bygones. Look, I got a video with it. Let me show you.
HBO, Harlem Bronx. Let they get that right, Jim. Get that right for him. Get that right for the young lad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. See the coffins on the side? See the coffins on the side? What's going on? Ow. And I got that arm.
And what's so crazy about it, there's a video with Jim Jones basically stating when he see Max B gonna put hands on him, he wanna shoot him. Not Max B, when he see French Montana,
oh yeah,
he wanna put hands on him. You know, the people feelings change. You know, the body energy, everything is changed. Now, they're gonna see each other. Max B and Jim, I feel it. They're gonna run across each other.
Definitely.
Max B making his rounds. I see making his rounds. Now, let's get to this. Dave East. How you feel about the video that just is circulating with Dave East? With him. Matter of fact, I'm gonna see the video and we can go by.
He said you was there. He said, I didn't even remember. This was crazy. The internet kicked you off.
I can't rap about it no more.
But people don't know. You see, both of us had different opinions, and I think it's dope that because I always feel like two things can be true at the same time.
Right.
Right. You felt one way, I felt another way.
Right.
You went to the party, but you had already had a conversation. Talk about that.
Yeah, I feel like I never was around him. Max, you know what I'm saying? Like
pieces of younger compared to all the cats. You know what I'm saying? For the fact that Jim is even, I see him the big size and he's a youngin', so that Jim is a sucker. But yo, Jim, did you big size when Cam and 50 was going at it? Went over there with 50. You know what I'm saying? Big size then, so don't try to front now. It's 108.88. 3 minutes left. So you got this game up the bag. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? So it's him, Max D. Actually, like that'll be a good thing for him. So that people can overcome differences. And for the betterment of culture, you know? Now they can make some fire music with G and G's up. G's up, goes down. Goes down. Feels hard. Seriously, fire music. It seems like big sets coming back together. Over the birthday. That's all good. Well, I can show you one thing. Jim Jones, right? Well, it's better that we link up with getting out to go against each other like before. They were DVD days going on. They didn't book for shows and they did fiction. Yeah, speak to the radio station. Well, on the lines. Because on the line gotta be accurate. You gotta be stuck up in the game. What? Go see, man. How far they can go without that whole situation brought back up the notice. Sometimes when you go through situations with folks, when you know y'all make over, it's not the same. It's just the disrespect. We'll see. It could be cordial. Great things. Great big people. You know, it's crazy. You know, all the interviews they're at. Now they get it together. Here's what it is, right? So usually ALX track ALI. It's 1, 10, 88. We have 22. We're doing great. My Lakers are killing it. My Eagles are killing it. We got it. Doing real big. Ronnie James. Shoot to Bronny. Let Bronny have his shot. Bronny be scared to shoot. If you know damn well you could be on some gangster shit, bro. And just shoot the ball. Bronny got the ball, passes it. Passes it back to 20. Hit Bronny in the corner, huh? Hit the ball, Bronny. Nice. Way to be at the right place at the right time. That's how you do it. Oh, J Redneck. No, JJ Reddick's too hard. Still, I like this coach. He knows what he's doing. We're gonna take it for the finals. Watch. I'm diving hands, goofy ass. Wants to know strictly money. I like the way he turned this franchise around in 2 years. Got a winning record. We're doing good against these top East Coast teams. Bronny with another steal. That's what I'm talking about. Nice pass, Bronny. Woo! Okay. A little bit of James passing acumen right there. I see that. I seen it. Woo! Dalton connect with another dunk. Get off us, son. I think the Kubo's brother. What's his name? Glasses. Manassas is trash. Bronny's better than Manassas. Manassas. Woo! Number 3. $116.93. Wait, $119.93. Hachimura is injured. Tommy versus LeBron. Yeah. This looks like a championship too to me. Just got to get past OKC. Nice, Bronny. See, he knows he's learning spacing now. I like the way Bronny's playing, huh? Now that we won this game in a convincing fashion, I'd like to thank anybody that stopped by. It was a good time with y'all. But I'm signing out. So it's the boy Mechanism. You know my slogan. Keep the real in the field. Get out of here. I'm out.